Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Guys, please confirm to me. All of you are getting my voice on screen. Those are attending in online. Please check it. All of you are getting clarity on this. If I confirm to it, then I'm able to start our content. Right. Right, sir. Then, guys, have you tried with Maven? Guys, have you tried with Maven? No response. Right, sir. Right, guys. Then, what are the steps here we provided here? First one is create create Maven quick start project. Then after that, provide the following dependencies. What dependencies can be added, guys? Now tell me. Then first one is like what there? Uh, hibernate core. One dependency. Then other one is what there? Java system. Java system. Okay. Then after that, driver jar. Driver jar. These many things here we have to add. Okay. Then after that, after completion of this, then what next one here? Only dependencies here we have to do. Next one is prepare directly here we have to prepare what the remaining elements here we have to prepare. Right, sir. Now here what we have to do there? Prepare all the elements. Prepare resources folder as a source folder. Then inside this, then what we have to do there? As a source folder. Then prepare all resources. Prepare all resources that we are able to get anyway. Nice guess. Now this is exactly the point here I'm telling to you about this. Okay. Now tell me. Okay. Now tell me guys. Then what we are able to do now after this? We complete already this example. The next sample example I want to prepare with what there GUI hibernate application. Simple. I want to use a simple AWT related program here. That GUI application here I want to prepare. Simple GUI application with hibernate. Front end and back end like this I want to implement it. Okay, right. Uh, Let me check this point, guys. All of you know. Okay. Okay, fine. Let's observe this clearly. Guys, you only tell me what exactly the process here I have to do there. Now tell me what is the process here I have to do there. Everybody has to give answer for it. First of all, right click here, new. Guys, respond for me. What I have to select there? Can I select Java project? Come on, can I select Java project? Come on, guys. Can I select Java project? No. So what I have to select there now? Others. Other I have to select. Now here we have to go for like what there? Maven. Maven project here we have to select. Okay, click on next. Nice. Then what we have to do there? Click on next. Here what is by default selected here now? Maven Architect Kickstart project. That means a simple Java project. Maven Quick Start project. Click on next button. Now here artifact ID here I have to provide there. Then that will be like what there? app07. com.durgasoft and app07. Everything is okay. Then what we require here? app07 already exists, no? I think so. Here we have to provide what there? app08. I think already seventh application we prepared jpp08. Now click on what button here? Finish button. Just wait for a moment of time. It has to download that all the things here. Then after that, it has to create that project there. Now it is created. Maven project is created. Okay. Right. Sir. Now open this form.xml. In form.xml, first here, what we have to provide there in a form.xml file. What we have to provide there? First, Java version here we have to provide. Am I right or not? How we are able to provide the Java version, guys, in form.xml? Try to provide this Java version here. How we are able to provide the Java version now? Here we have to understand like what is the Maven dot compiler, compiler dot source 1.17. Next one is like what there Maven dot compiler dot target. Here I have to go for what there 1.17 slash. So finally Java version here I specified 1.7. By default Maven came along with what there 1.5 version. But we have to provide what there 1.7. So what we have to do there, if we want to apply this to Maven here, what we have to do there, right click here, write Maven update project. Maven update project, click on OK button. Automatically that Maven will change its Java version. What's that Java version here we are able to get now? Java SE 17 here we are able to get. Java SE 17 that we are able to get here. Right. So finally here we are getting what there? The required Java version here we changed it. Next one after that. Then what next one here? After completion of this particular one, what next one here? The next one is I have to go for what there? I need to provide some dependencies, guys. Guys, now tell me what dependencies can I have to provide here? Tell me what dependencies can I require there? You only tell me. What dependencies can we have to provide there? Is that Hibernate or Hibernate core? Hibernate core or Hibernate? Come on, guys. You have to give information there. Hibernate core we require. Hibernate core Maven dependency. Automatically the transitive internal dependencies are also be generated here. Okay, now okay, let me go for it. Hibernate core. Inside this, what version here we want to get there? Later on I'll come up with all the versions, guys. But as of now, I want to go for what the 3.x. Later on I will go for 4.x and 5.x later on. Don't worry for it. As of now, I want to go for like what the third version here. The final version 3.6.10 final. Don't worry. I'll see that up to the latest version here. This is one thing. Now let me provide the dependency here. This is one dependency here we have to put. Now if you observe this clearly, where only JUnit is available, if I save this, I can go for like what there automatically. How many dependencies we are getting there? Observe carefully. Hibernate common sanitations, Hibernate core, Hibernate JPA, JTA, JUnit, and SLF4J API, all DOM4J commons collections, ANTLR, all transitive dependencies here we are getting. All transitive dependencies here we are getting. That's okay, fine. This is one thing. But yesterday I missed this. I went for what there Hibernate 3. Well, I got that Hibernate 3. But now we are getting what there? So many. All the things here we are getting. Right. So now, apart from this, MySQL dependency is also required with me. What dependency is required here? MySQL dependency is also required. MySQL connector Maven dependency. MySQL connector Maven dependency. I require this. 8.0.31. No problem. Copy this and let us go for this particular one. Now here, if I save this, there we can see that MySQL and protobuf, two things. Right, so MySQL and as well as what their protobuf. These two things are might be generated here now. Right, sir. Next one is what there. Then after that, then one more thing is required here. What is that? One more thing is required here. Now tell me, guys. Java Syst is required or not? Java Syst. Here we required. No. Now let me Google it. Java says Maven dependency. Whatever it may be. Latest version here I want to use. Right. So now here we are getting like what there Java Syst. Now this here we are getting there clearly. Okay, everything here we provided. Yes. Now observe carefully. Right. Now whenever we are getting all the dependencies here now this project is becoming as what there Hibernate only. Let's see this one. Now let me go for some source folder is also required with me. First of all, let me prepare an entity. Inside this we have app.java. That's okay. Now understand this. Now I required a package. No, what is that package here I want to take there? Entity package here I want to take. What is that entity package here? Dot entities. One package is required. GUI part also here I want to prepare there. Now here I need to take what there another new package. GUI. Some AWD code I'm going to use there, but try to recognize this. How I'm going to prepare this. Then after that, what we require now, XML files I'm going to provide in what there in a source folder. I need to create a source folder. Right click here, new. I need to go for what there source folder. What is the source folder here? I have to create there resources. Resources here I have to prepare the source folder. Click on finish button. Now here we are getting the resources here now. Here I can go for like what there or content. Right. Guys, then what next one here after completion of this? Then first of all, let me prepare some skeleton of my project. Skeleton I required here. Entities I want to prepare like what there same employee entity here I want to take. Employee. Okay. Right, sir. Here I will go for asterisk private int envo private string ename private float echar private string eaddr. Okay. Then here what we have to provide there source generate getters and setters. Right. Guys, I'm asking one question to you. All of you are having awareness on Lambach project? Lambach. Did you know about this Lambach? Not required at status and get us every time now. Just if we use one or two annotations, no, automatically internally Lambach, that means it will generate status and get us here every time. We are not going to write every time the status and get us here. Just simply we need to use one or two annotations there directly. Then automatically we are able to get it. We are able to get status and get us there. Okay. Right. If you are not aware about it, then don't worry. I will explain to you. Yeah, records are available, but people are not having awareness on it. So very soon I'm planning to take new features in Java up to Java 19. Maybe by the time I'll give intimation to you, then try to attend for it before completing this course only. Then where if you understand that records topic there, then I'm able to use directly that content. Actually, then for my core Java, I have to take the classes up to Java 19. So now they are in some topics there. After a few topics there, I will start what their 19th version by the up to 19th. No, by the time I will give intimation to you so that you can come for it. Okay, don't worry. Now let's move on to this one. Right, sir. Now this is completed employee.java. Here we are getting there. After getting this employee.java, then what next one here? We have to go for resources folder. Under this resources, no, new, then XML file here I required. XML file here we have to provide. Name of the XML file is what there? Employee.hbm.xml. Employee.hbm.xml. Click on next button, and click on what there? Finish button. Then inside these, I have to go for like what there? Go for Maven dependencies there, hibernate core. Then inside these, we have to go for like what there? Arg.hibernate. Hibernate mapping we require. Right, sir. Now tell me, guys, then what we are able to get there? Hibernate mapping. Inside this hibernate mapping, then what we have to provide their class. Right now, inside this class here, what we have to provide their name. What is that name? You know, fully qualified name of the respective class. Entity class. Com dot Durga soft dot com dot Durga soft dot ABP 08 dot entities dot, and then what next one here we have to provide their employee. Okay. Now inside this, then what we have to provide their table also here we have to provide there. I forgot it. Table. Table is equal to what there? EMP1. Next one is ID here we want to provide there. Inside this ID, just name is sufficient. Name is equal to ENO. Next one is what next one here? Property. Inside this property name is equal to what there? E name. Next one is property name is equal to eSal. Inside this property name is equal to EADTL. That's it, guys. Now here we are able to get all the values like this. This is one point here I'm telling there. Then similarly here I need to go for like what their configuration file here I have to provide. I have a configuration file. Now let me prepare. Where is the resources actually? Right click here, new, and a file. XML file. Hibernate.cfg.xml. Next button, finish button. Here we are providing like what there, this particular one. Right, observe carefully. After that here, what we are able to provide there, Hibernate configuration. Inside this Hibernate configuration here, what we required here, session factory. Inside the session factory, what we required here, session. Not required. Now directly here we have to go for what there, property. Name is equal to Hibernate dot connection dot driver underscore class com dot mysql dot cj dot jdbc dot then driver. Right. Next one is what there property name is equal to hibernate dot connection dot url. Now again we will go for like what there jdbc colon mysql colon slash s localhost colon 3306 slash durga db. Next one property name is equal to hibernate dot connection dot username system is username not system get. Now this is mysql. Now it would be like what the root job. Next one property name is what there hibernate dot connection dot password. Now this is like what I'm telling the root. Right. What is this next point, guys? Observe carefully here what I'm telling to you. After this, now here we have to go for like what there property name is what there hibernate dot connection properties are completed. Next one is like what the dialect. Now what is this dialect actually? Arg dot hibernate dot dialect dot mysql dialect. What we are getting here mysql dialect. Okay, then mapping resources here we have to provide there mapping resource is equal to just only employee dot hbm dot xml. That's it, guys. Now that's it. Arg dot hibernate dot dialect dot mysql dialect. Next one is what we have to do there after completion of this. This is a total configuration file is also ready. Next one is I need to prepare a DO project. DO, right? Search main.java. Right click here, new package I want to take .do. Insert this DO. I want to take an interface. New interface here I have to take there. What is that interface there? Employee DAO, employee DAO, employee DO. Insert this. Just I want to take what there method public string add method where the parameter should be like what their employee that's it. Only I require only add method. I don't require any other things. No, in the future I may prepare any application there I'm able to provide this. Okay, right, sir. For this I have to provide what their implementation class. New here I have to go for like what their class employee DO IMPL employee DO IMPL add implementation. No, that means employee DO. Click on finish. Now here we are getting this particular implementation. No. Later I'll provide this implementation, guys. So far, later I'll provide this implementation. But meanwhile, what I have to do there, I have to prepare GUI part. So far, GUI part is not ready. Now I have to prepare what their GUI part. Okay. Then later I'll prepare this implementation here now. Right, sir. Where is that GUI? No, here I need to prepare a frame. Right, sir. Melvin Ross, this is hibernate class, not Spring class. Okay, you can use it anyway. Alright, so now this is what I'm telling the next one. I want to take a frame. What frame here I want to take there? Employee add frame here I want to take. Employee registration frame here I have taken there. Now this title, no? Right. Now the class name here I want to take like what there. Employee frame, Java data frame, low level code only, but what I'm telling you now here I have to add what there action listener. Okay, everything is okay. Click on finish button. First of all, what I'm telling there, I want to take some components. No, my requirement is I want to take all employee details. 4 details here I want to take. So I want to go for label L1 comma L2 comma L3 comma L4. That's it. Here we have taken label now. Label L1 comma L2 comma L3 comma L4. These things, these labels here we have taken. Next one is I want to take 4 text fields also. TF1 comma TF2 comma TF3 comma TF4. 4 text fields here we have taken. Okay. After taking these text fields now, only one button I required here, that is add button. Button B1. Okay. Now I need to provide like what there properties for the frame here I have to provide there. Constructor here I have to take employee frame. Inside this employee frame, then what I am going to take there. Now here I need to provide frame properties first. By default, frame is not having visibleness. This dot set visible true. This dot set size. Here I need to provide size. For this is what there 500 width, 500 height. This dot set a title. Employee registration frame. Next one is this dot set a title is okay. After this title, then what next one here no set layout. By default, flow border layout is available, but we record what there layout. Next one is this dot set layout is okay. Set window closing. Set background color dot. Here we have to provide like what there some color here we have to provide. What color here we have to provide there? Right, sir. Any color here we can provide there. Something else like what there cyan color. Now get this dot add window listener, new window adapter, window closing option here I have to provide. Window closing. Now here what we are able to do there, just we are going to terminate. That means we are going to close option here. System dot exit of 0. Right, so these are the frame properties that we provided here. When we are executing this employee frame, automatically that frame is going to be executed. Right, sir. Then after that, what next one here? After completion of this no, here we have to provide. Next one is like what there. Here we have to provide. Right, all the GUI components here I want to create. L1 is equal to new label. Now here L1 is equal to new label. Here what I am going to provide here new label. Label is what there employee number. employee number. L2 is equal to new label employee name. L3 is equal to new label of employee salary. L4 is equal to new label of employee address. Right, sir. Overall, how many labels here we are having there now? Overall, how many labels are existed here now? 4 labels here we required. That all the 4 labels are created. Now here what we required here now? Text fields here we required. TF1 is equal to new text field of 25. Then TF2 is equal to new text field of 25. Right, sir. Now this is like what there 20 F3 TF4. Test fields are ready. Next one is we have to prepare button here. New button inside this. Then what we have to do there? Add button. Add button here we prepared. Nice. Whenever we are getting this add button here, then what next one here we have to do there? After getting this add button now, tell me guys what we have to do there. Whenever we are getting add button here, to this add button we have to add action listener. Then only that action perform method will be executed. Action P1 dot add action listener of this automatically that current object will be added to the P1. That means action listener is implemented here. When we click on button, automatically this action perform method will be executed. With respect to the button, we are going to provide activities under what their action performed method. That's the requirement, guys. Okay. B1 dot add action listener of this. Observe carefully, all of you know. Next one is after that we need to provide some font details to each and every component. Font is equal to font is equal to new font of Arial font dot bold. Then here 25. Here we are providing the font size. We have to apply this font to everything. L1 dot set a font of font. Next one is TF1 dot set a font. B1 is equal to not new button. B1 dot set a font of F. Right. Next one is we have to add all the components to the frame. This dot add of L1. This dot add of TF1 text field 1. In which order we added these elements to this, in the same order here we are able to get. Now this is like what there L2, TF2, L3, TF3, L4, TF4. Right. Now button here we have to add this dot add of what there button. Right, sir. All the data here we provided. Whatever the data here we specified, no, all of them here are provided here clearly. Then after that, what next one here we are performing here after completion of this. That's okay. Then with this, the total GUI part is ready. But when we click on button, automatically action performed method has to be executed. Right, sir. Inside this action performed method, then what we have to do there? I need to get data from the texture fields. I have to send the data. I have to create object for employee. I have to send the data for the DAO. Now DAO is able to perform the required actions. DAO is able to perform add operation there in the with the database. With the hibernate code here, there we are able to write inside the DAO. First of all, now let me get the data from the database. Now let us check this one. Try and catch here. Inside this e2 dot print stack trace method. Now first of all, now here I have to get like what there string, not string, int envo is equal to integer dot parse int of tf1 dot get a text method. Get a text method can be used to get data from the text field. tf1 dot get a text method can be used to get data from the text field. That is envo. Envo value I should get the data in the form of what there integer kernel. String ename is equal to tf2 dot get a text method. Directly we are able to get it. Next one is float eval is equal to float dot parse float of tf3 dot get a text method. Next one is string editor is equal to tf4 dot get a text method. Okay. Then whenever we are getting the data from the text fields, no, create the data in the form of object. Employee is equal to new employee object here we created, no. Now inside this employee object we have to keep all of them. Employee dot set envo employee dot set ename employee dot set ecell employee dot set eadd. Right, sir. Now here what we are getting there, employee object is ready. Now we have to get the do object. Now do factory is required or not? So I need to prepare one more package here. That package should be like what their new package, then where we have to provide what their factory. Do factory here we have to create new employee do factory. Now inside this employee do factory, then what I have to do there? Simply I have to take what their private static employee do factory employee do employee do semicolon static block employee do is equal to new employee do impl. Right, sir. Get employee do method we provided here. Now do factory here we are getting it. Now here I have to go for like what there. Action performed method, employee object here we are getting there. Now here we need to get employee DO object. Employee DO, employee DO is equal to employee DO factory. Get employee DO. Employee DO is equal to employee DO factory. Get employee DO. Okay. Now whenever we are getting this employee DO object, then directly here we can access the respective parts. What part here we have to access there? Add method here we are able to access. Now here it should be like what there. I will take a string value. Now inside the string, what I have to take there? Status is equal to employee DO dot add employee. The string value here I have to display, so that here we have to call what there repaint method. Now here repaint method will call internally paint method. Paint method is able to display the data. Paint graphics. Now inside this font is equal to new font of right, so G dot set font of font. This font to data here we provided, guys. After completion of this font to data, what next one here we have to do there? Now tell me. We have to display the status here. G dot drawstring of status plus here we are able to get like what their status. Right, sir. X-axis 100 and Y-axis is like what there 400. That's okay. Now here we have to implement what there DAO. How we are able to implement the DAO over there? This method here we have to provide e dot print stack trace method. String status is equal to empty string. Now here written the same value status value here we are providing. Now here a factor is required even for getting session factory. So that's why here what I am telling there JDB util class here I have taken there. Hibernate util class here I am going to take. Hibernate util class private static session factory margin. static block. Then what we have to do there? Here we have to prepare configuration object. Configuration dot configure method. Session factory is equal to configuration dot build session factory. Here we are getting, okay. Now get, I need to go for what there, get session factory also will written here. That's okay, fine. Okay, now here we have to go for DAO implementation. Now we need to access what there DAO object. Now we need to get the DAO object. Now this is in the DAO MPL, but what we required here now, session factory is required, is equal to hibernate util factory. Session factory object here we are getting no. After that we have to get what there session. Alright, sir. Then after that, what next one here we are doing there? After getting this session object, tell me guys, what next one here we have done there? After getting this session object, here we have to get transaction object. Begin transaction. First of all, I want to check whether this employees exist or not. If employees existed, then I want to display the data existed. If employees not existed, then I'll insert the data. Right, sir. Now it will return that employee object in the form of object type that we have to be cast to what their employee. So finally here we are getting that employee. If employee is not available in the database, no, it will return null value. If EMP double equals to null, if EMP double equals to null, then what is the meaning of it? No, employee not existed. Else what? Employees existed. Status is equal to existed. Here if employee is not existed, then we have to insert the data. So here what we require there, where we require this transaction now, here we require this transaction here. Then after that, session dot save method Right, sir. Now here, if we give L double equals to right, sir. Now here we are able to get like what there status is equal to else what status is equal to failure. Yes, sir. Now this is what exactly the point here we required here, but we need to go for commit operation also. Transaction dot commit. Okay, complete it. Now let us execute this program here. Then first we have to go for like what there frame main application app dot java. Right, sir. Now inside this, then what we have to do there directly here we have to prepare frame employee frame. Right, sir. Let me run this example. Yeah. Now see this one. This we are getting there. Guys, now let me check my data in MySQL database there. 111 record is available already in the database. Right, sir. No response here we are getting there. One minute, guys. Right, sir. Where is the problem here? Right, sir. Now here what we performed here. Why we are not getting any data? Right, sir. Now here we are getting like what there? 111 AAA 5000 added here we are getting Okay, fine. In the class here, what we are getting there? Employee database table also ENO. Primary key value here we are using what there get name. Yeah, get ENO here we have to use. That's a mistake. Yeah, that here we have done that mistake. Right, right, right. No problem. Now here I need to execute app.java. Existed here we are getting the data. I want to provide some 222 BBB, some 6000 here I want to provide it. This data is also existed. 4 rows are available here. Some other data here I want to provide it. 555. Then here what next one here? FFF. Success we are getting there. That's it, guys. Now then the data is inserted here. So here 555 data is inserted here. That we can understand. So this is an example on the basis of what their GUI application, GUI with the hibernate application here we performed it. Okay, right. That's okay, fine. All right, we'll see the remaining content tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow I'm going to discuss about the remaining content here. Okay, yeah. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Tomorrow I may go for that web application and hibernate integration part. Thank you. Thanks a lot.